Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Jeff Lang alongside Jason Brewster, coming to you live from Crater High School in Central Point. We'll pause here for our national anthem by the Crater High Band. Thanks to the Crater High Band National Anthem. We do want to welcome you. This is the Lithia Superstorm pregame show. It's powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. It's featuring the North Eugene Highlanders versus the Crater Comets. Starting lineups now for North Eugene as they travel down I-5. That's number 0. That's a senior. He stands 6'5". A two-year starter is Jonas Spencer. He's followed by number 2, a senior, a transfer to North Eugene at 6'4". That's India Mohidan. He's followed by another senior. That's number 3, stands 5'9", wearing number 3 again, Joey Banry. Followed by number 10, that's Caden Gould, also a senior at 6'3". And then the last starter for Coach Blake Gee, that's number 13, Elias McInnes, again a senior, standing 6'1". All senior starters tonight for the Highlanders. Coach Brian Scott in his second year here for Crater, starting lineups for him. He's led out by number 3, that's Cody Duckowitz. He's a senior, stands 6'3". Number 4 is Ashton Akery, a senior as well, stands at 6 foot even. Number 11, Benjamin Higginson at 6'1", our first undergraduate on the floor. He's also joined by Kyle Biddle, a junior, wearing number 15, stands 6'4". And the last starter for Coach Brian Scott, a sophomore in that, number 20, stands 6'2", Julian Grant. Jason, we're looking forward to a good one on this happy Friday night to you.
Happy Friday night to you too, Jeff. This will be a good one. The Comets are going to have their hands full with the visiting Highlanders from North Eugene. This is a mature team, as you mentioned, all seniors. They're big, they're long, they're athletic, and we're ready for a tip.
Comets moving right to left on your screen. They're dressed in white with orange trim tonight. The Highlanders, again, left to right on your screen, all black in red trim. These two teams met about a month ago up in North Eugene. The Highlanders coming away with the win. Nice pass by Biddle, and he gets it to the cutting Duckowitz for a quick 2. Beautiful drive and a nice pass, Jason.
Great heads-up play from Kyle Biddle. Duckowitz saw his guy turn his head to Biddle. Biddle draws a lot of attention. Duckowitz wisely cut back door. Nice pass. Good opening play for the Comets.
Here's Gould right in front of the Comet student section. Again, the boys have the early game tonight. Here's number 13, McInnes. He'll throw up the first field goal. Rebounded one-handed by the sophomore Grant.
Rebounds are going to be something to keep a close eye on in this game, Jeff. I think that the Comets are going to have to keep the Highlanders off the offensive boards and try and limit them to one shot if they can. Ashton Akery drove, got a little bit of a late whistle, but a whistle nonetheless. And so foul on the Highlanders, first foul of the game.
Senior-laden team for Coach Blake Gee. He's now in his 4th year as Biddle gets it down low, goes over the 6'5" Spencer for another 2. Spencer says, let's talk on that inbounds play back to Banry. I want to welcome those that are watching up in Eugene. Thanks for joining Table Rock Sports. There's McInnes to Banry now. Spencer has it down on the block, guarded by the young Grant. In the corner, here's Gould. Rims out. Comets hold them to just one shot. Quickly up court to Biddle. A nice pass to Higginson. Blow by Mohegan. 6-0 Comets.
Another nice pass from Biddle.
Ball pressure from Grant here. Now Spencer in the corner. He'll take another three, and that's good. He looks around. No high fives for Spencer, but he says three on one hand, three on another. Another quick down the court by the Comets and an easy bucket. All four have been right at the backboard and the rim, Jason. 8-3 here early for the Comets.
Indeed, and 3 assists from Kyle Biddle. Kyle creating shots for his teammates tonight.
Mohegan, he's guarded by Higginson. Here he is in the corner. He lit it up for plus 20 a month ago at North Eugene High School. McInnes now back to Spencer. Spencer at 6'5" against the 6'3" Grant. Grant with good pressure, too much body for the youngster.
That was good defense. One of those things as Julian matures, Jeff, he'll recognize he had the good defense. The Highlanders were starting to feel the pressure with the shot clock, and then he just kind of bailed them out by getting a little bit too into him there. But I like the Comets' defense early on.
Mohegan picked up by Benjamin Higginson. Shot way off. This time by Jonas Spencer. Catches nothing.
So you're seeing, Jeff, you're seeing this full court press again by the Highlanders, which has led to some easy buckets so far. We'll see if the Highlanders stay in this and if the Comets continue to take advantage of it.
All the way down. Here's an easy shot in the corner by Grant. Open look, and that's good. Comets with a great field goal percentage and torching that zone. Coach Blees shouting instructions to his lead man, Jonas Spencer. 11-3. McInnes now picked up by Grant. There's Mohegan, a nice undercut pass to Spencer. He's calm. He hits Banry up top. We haven't heard from him tonight. High up off the glass. Again, one shot for the Comets, and they rebound down court easy to Dukowitz for another two.
There's going to have to be a timeout, and indeed there is, Jeff. North Eugene Highlanders, probably the slowest start they've seen in a while. If you check the John L. Scott scoreboard, Comets 13, Highlanders 3. We'll be right back with you.
Cellular, new and current customers can get any phone free. So give yourself one. Then give yourself the gift of not checking it. Get any phone free at U.S. Cellular.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
And welcome back. Coach Blake Gee here in his fourth year had to have a timeout. 13-3 as the number 9 Comets jump all over the number 2 North Eugene Highlanders here early on a Friday night. Nice backdoor cut to Mohegan, bothered by Dukowitz, lines into the hand of Gould, and that'll be 2 points for the Highlanders. Nice offensive set coming out of the timeout. Comets beat the press, and the Highlanders all the way back. 13-5 here, 4 minutes left, first quarter. A little bit of a weave offense here. Nice cut by Biddle and a pass by Acree.
That was nice pick and roll from Acree and Biddle. Well defended by the Highlanders. They rotated and were able to knock the ball out.
Grant drives in. Good defensive by McInnes. Finds an outlet man in Higginson. Here's a three up and in for Ashton Acree. Deep shot there, Jason. Straight.
Well, Coach Scott's got to like what he's seeing from the offensive end, Jeff. So we got to wait and see what happens here when the Comets' hot shooting is not so hot, because you can't shoot 100% all game anyway.
First foul for Coach Brian Scott on the Comets. That's Acree with 1 as he is trying to blow through that screen.
He tried to blow through it twice and only got called on the second one.
Referee gave him the first time.
Yeah.
He said, you can't give the 4-inch shiver like in hockey twice. Spencer, he walks. That's going to be a turnover as he was rattled and double teamed there in the paint.
Surprisingly, he disagreed about the traveling call.
Yeah, pretty simple from up here.
Yeah.
16-5 here, first quarter action, Midwestern League, 2 of the best. It's the Highlanders, the Comets, and the Colts as Biddle goes in for 2. They continue that torrid hot streak, and technical.
And a technical foul on the coach. I'm not sure what he was complaining about at that point, Jeff. Nice drive from Kyle Biddle. I don't know what you saw or heard. I didn't hear anything particularly. But
I didn't hear or see any, and we're really close. We're right up above the bench here. But what I believe, Jason, is this is an act by a tenured coach to get his players motivated and to get their attention.
There you go. I like that. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
Right. The only problem is Coach Blake Gee now has to sit the entire game.
And that isn't easy.
No, it's not. So
Ashton Acree missing the front end of the technical free throws. Oh, the bench being warned about yelling during the free throw.
All types of warnings for the Highlander bench here down in the Rogue Valley. Again, welcome to our fans up in North Eugene as you're watching tonight. Your Highlanders, boy, what a special season that they are putting together, both last year as well as this year.
Really has been a nice season for the Highlanders. A lot to like about what they've been doing, and this is a club that has come from really near the bottom of the 5A conference 2 years ago to challenging for a potential championship.
Acree fights for that right-handed lay-in, can't get it. He earned that position from an offensive rebound. Ball's knocked away into the hands of Spencer. Down on the floor is Higginson. He's mugged, absolutely, and the referee with a late whistle is also traveling.
I agree with the official on that one. I think either travel or a kickball.
Yeah, or a foul.
Maybe a foul.
Could have been 3, but in that order, he won.
Coach Scott's saying I was calling timeout. There's a lot going on.
A lot going on here in the gym. It was a big night here at Crater High School, folks. Again, the boys are playing before the girls. Crater girls, #1 ranked team in the state. It's also junior Comet night, I believe, and so we'll see a lot of young youth hoopsters in the Rogue Valley here in the gym later on. Here's Gould for an open 3.
Nice looking shot from Gould.
Biddle crosses now, has a quick lane to the hoop. Feels like he's bumped, kisses it off the glass for an easy 2.
How about Kyle Biddle tonight, Jeff? He's really making it happen on the offensive end in particular with his assists, 3 buckets.
The Highlanders just seem so content to play kind of that soft zone, and they'll give up a hard-made shot. And here they go again. Let's just kind of see what happens. And again, it's just a really soft zone. And they'll get away with things like that.
Yep.
As senior taps it away from the sophomore into the hands of Spencer now. 21-10, a minute 30 left. Shot up and out. Again, a critical part of the Comets' success tonight is to keep just 1 shot for the Highlanders.
Yep. And the Comets have been doing a really nice job on the boards.
1:22 left with Grant with an open shot. He'll take it. Rebounded, tapped out by Spencer. Moheden looks at Duckwitz like, did you really foul me? And Duckwitz said, yeah.
Duckwitz just tapped him and said, yeah, that was me.
Yeah, it was me. No problem with that. And Coach Blake Gee, now instructions as he's sitting down. It's got to be tough.
He is struggling with it. You can tell, Jeff. It's like he's doing wall sits.
Yes.
He looks like he's sitting down, but he's not quite sitting down. All right, so the Highlanders are going to see if after that kind of tough start for them, if they can kind of scratch their way back in here by the end of the first quarter.
1 minute here left in the first quarter, 21-10 as the Comets come alive on the offensive side of the ball. Into the game for the Comets is Eli Bryan, the 6'5 junior. also into the game. That is number 1 for the Highlanders as the Comets push it down and turn it over. Number 1 is Kamani Winger, and he is a 6'6" senior. Here he is right here, has an open lane, goes up and knees Eli Bryant.
Yes, he did.
But Bryant fouls Winger as well.
Yeah, Bryant said, meet me at the rim, and Spencer said, I've got another idea. Or Winger, excuse me.
So again, another senior for Coach Blake Gee. Boy, is he blessed. It's 6'6" Winger. 1-1 here on the free throw. Open in for a Winger, so 2 of 2, 21-12. More pressure here with Jonas Spencer at the head. Biddle throws it away, and that's why you press people.
Yep, looking for them just to make some mistakes. So it looks like the Highlanders will try and kind of play for the last shot here. Shot clock and game clock are about the same.
Banry out near half court. Acree comes and toys with him with 14 seconds left. Now 10, and here goes Banry right by Acree. Double, triple team, gets into the hands though, and missed. That shot taken by McInnes. 1 second left, an early heave, and that'll do it here. What a quarter it is here in Central Point. Glad that you're with us. The score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. The Crater Comets 11, North Eugene Highlanders 12. We'll be right back.
Ventures start at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed from fresh bean to cup in no time at all. And now, we're here for your daily dinner adventures. Introducing Crispy Crunchy Chicken online ordering. Mouth-watering Crispy Crunchy Chicken for dinner, made deliciously easy. Just open the app or visit the website. Select a pickup time. Choose from your favorites. And your Crispy Crunchy Chicken will be prepared hot and fresh. Make dinner a breeze at Pinnacle 365.
It's the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and new 24 Grand Cherokee 4x4 models. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
And welcome back here to Crater High School. Jeff Lang alongside Jason Brewster early on a Friday night. Boys before girls tonight. The number 1 ranked Crater Comet girls in action. Right after this, we'll have it for you on Table Rock. Jonas Spencer has it knocked away by Biddle. That's a steal, folks. Kicks it to Duckowitz, now to Grant. Comets with a nice offensive first quarter there as they beat this press of the Highlanders. Here's Higginson. He drives in. He doesn't care. There's 4 guys there, and he puts it up off the glass as Ben Higginson.
You know, Jeff, we were talking between quarters here about how the Comets seem to be getting easy buckets like this. And the thing that's curious is the Highlanders are in a zone, and typically what a zone is good for is keeping teams from being able to penetrate as easily as the Comets have been tonight. So I don't know, it's kind of a curious look. Either the Highlanders are trying to invite that penetration. Usually with the zone you're getting outside looks, but the Comets have been getting some easy buckets out of this.
And they do drop into the man once they're able to keep Crater away from the basket. But so a long shot by Ben Higginson, and he's feeling it tonight. Right over Mohegan. Another 3 for Higginson.
7 points for Higginson.
26-12. 1 minute gone, second quarter. Here's Banry at the free throw line. He's bothered by that shot. My, how did he get that shot to go?
I think Duckowitz got some credit for that too, huh?
And here's the Comets just attacking. No call as Winger blocks Duckowitz into the hands of Mohegan. Now Comets with a little pressure of their own. McInnes finds Winger at midcourt. Now Spencer with the open look. He's way off again, but falls into the hands of Banry.
There's a second shot for the Highlanders, but you know they have not gotten many of those. Kyle Biddle playing some tough defense, a little too much body.
And we haven't seen any of Mohedan tonight yet, right?
We have not. He's been pretty quiet tonight, but he's a kid that can fill up the stat sheet. So
he's that type of player. You know,
yeah.
Some players let that game come to him, right?
And I think that's exactly the kind he is. He's not out here pushing for his own shots, his own looks. He's just going to see and feel the game and let it come to him.
There's McInnes, gets it down. Back out to McInnes. Long three off the back iron. That needs to be rebounded, and it is.
Big rebound from Kyle Biddle.
Grant over to Acree on the left-hand side and coach in front of Coach Gee. Biddle now. Here's Grant. Dukowitz, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Tapped away by Mohedan, and it is. Falls in the hands of Banry. Turnover. Here's Gould going up the left-hand side, and that's going to be a foul, I believe, on Eli Bryant. We'll see.
I think that might have been on Dukowitz. Yeah, that's on Dukowitz as he was going up. Biddle was contesting that also, and that would have been a quick second foul for him, so Dukowitz with his first. Gould knocks down his first of 2 free throws.
Gould, the senior, knocks down 2. Again, here's that pressure, full court. Comets just casting it way down. Seems like they can have 2-on-1 whenever they want it. Eli Bryant knocked out of his hands by Winter. Here's Bizzle with a crossover. Nice move over Mohedan. Good defense by Mohedan as well.
Yeah, it was. Very nice move from Biddle. Nice defense. And here goes Mohedan on the move. Nice take.
Boy, what a circus shot that he almost gets to
Indeed.
go. Biddle and Mohedan cleaning themselves up. Eli Bryant driving and kicking. Here's the sophomore Grant, makes it look simple and has a little to say to the referee or to Gould, I'm not sure.
It's just a nice move from Julian Grant. You know, a big shot blocker there behind him, but he's composed.
Rebound by Bryant now. Still a 12-point spread. 28-16, 4.5 to go, second quarter. Number 2 ranked North Eugene Highlanders is Cody Dukowitz.
Dukowitz is feeling something, huh?
Coach Blake Gee says, I've got to get up. And the only way he can do that, given the technical, is to call a timeout. And we'll do the same here on Table Rock Sports. 4.5 left, second quarter. Comets up 31-16.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey,
Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team.
And welcome back to live action. Coach Blake Gee really getting after his players there, Jason.
Yeah, he did. He said he wants to see more from them, wants to see that they want this game. So let's see how they respond to that.
Gould in the corner, stolen away by Grant off the hands of Spencer. That's a turnover right out of that timeout. Exactly what Coach Gee did not want. 31-16 here. Acree, he's going to find an open man in Eli Bryant. Battle for the board. It's going to fall into the hands of Banry now. He crosses half court, 3-on-3. Here's Jonas Spencer with a head of steam. Everybody waiting with bated breath to
I'm
see
not
what
sure the
call
officials
is.
made this decision.
Never understood that call by the referee where it's a block, but it's this way. I guess you can foul this way.
So he didn't call it on Ashton Akery. It wasn't a block charge. He called a push on Julian Grant from behind him.
I got it.
So, I was curious too. And I think looked to me like the official made the call and then kind of replayed the play in his mind as he was getting ready to go check back and decide what to do. Can't disagree with the call necessarily.
Jonas Spencer misses. He hits 1 of 2, so the Highlanders 5 of 6 on the night. 3:45 left here, second quarter. Eli Bryant drives in with a hop step, and he's going to throw that out of bounds. He kind of got in trouble.
Yeah, you don't want to jump to pass, Jeff. If you're limiting yourself to passing, once you've jumped in the air, you've got yourself and your teammates in a difficult spot, and that's exactly what happened. He jumped, Dukowitz made his cut, and he passed the ball to where Dukowitz was.
Split that double team. At that juncture, you're getting that much contact. You go up and you'll get that foul call.
Go look for your shot. That's right. You jump to shoot. You can always change a shot to a pass, but you cannot change a pass to a shot.
15 seconds here on the shot clock. Banley with instructions, guarded by Biddle. He has it on his hip, almost a carry. Here in the hands of Moheden. Back to Banry now, guarded by Biddle. 6 seconds, 5 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to have problems here.
They do know it.
Wow.
Oh, just like that.
That's like NBA composure.
Yeah, it was.
31-19 as they hit it here late with the shot clock. Grant has it tipped away right into the hands of Biddle. (31-19) here. Biddle with the pump fake with the pass. Too much.
Yep, kind of same thing there. He saw Grant out of the corner of his eye. Grant, I liked what he was doing. He said, let's both go to the basket, see what happens. But Biddle, again, like with Bryant, he passed it to where Grant was. It's all right. Those are just little miscues. Good pressure defense now from the Highlanders.
McInnes into the game. Moheden will have a break. Stolen away, tapped away by Higginson, having a good night into the hands of McInnes in the corner. And what a bad break for the Comets as McInnes, the senior, 2-year starter, nails that. Akery now bothered here in the press. Here's the Comets, full head of steam. Euro step from Biddle, and he's going to be fouled by Winters. Go back to attacking that zone for those easy buckets.
Yep, I think that's the key for the Comets. They've had good success getting to the bucket against this zone, and they need to keep doing that.
Some important free throws here for the Comets. They've been up by as much as 15. Spread back now at 10. Hey, stick with us. Stay tuned. For halftime, it's the Medford Parks and Rec halftime show. Visit PlayMedford.com for the latest rec guide, all the sports leagues, classes, special events awaits you. Visit PlayMedford.com to learn more. Here's Winters off to the left, snared down by Biddle. One shot and only.
Yep. Nice rebounding from the Comets as a team, Biddle individually.
Reminds me of my favorite line from the Hunt for Red October. One ping.
One ping only. There you go, Sean Connery.
We're referring to shots. Battle out near midcourt between Winters and Biddle. Here's Dukowitz.
Just barely hit the backboard.
Spencer on the move. McInnes now driving into the lane. Knocked away off the shin of Grant. 1:28 here left first half. Full night of basketball here on Table Rock Sports here at Crater High. If you're at home on your lounger, on the couch, working in the garage, pack it up, come down to the gym. Join us. Got some good basketball here. Nice pass to Winters.
Nice inbound play.
Beautiful inbound play for Coach Blake Gee now. Comets push. Grant now beat Winters into the hoop, and I kind of think that's what they want, is to make a difficult shot for the opposing team, and they get it this time. Stolen away out of the hands of Banry up to Grant. Grant's got a full head of steam and can't get that to go. Back into the hands of Winter, but off McGinnis. He's going to save that. Highlanders now on the move. Tough break for the Comets. Bannery with an open three. One shot only, says Acree. We're under a minute now, Jason, here. 32-24.
So I think the Highlanders should be pretty pleased, Jeff. They really survived that early onslaught from the Comets. They're only down 8 going into the second half. You know, I think they got to like their chances playing a half a game of basketball if they're only down 8 or less. Oh, and Biddle's going to get 3 free throws for his trouble.
It looked like a clean block up top, but looked
Maybe
like
a little
body down below, right?
Yep, I would agree with that.
So Kyle Biddle with 3 from the charity stripe here. It's a good chance for us to recognize a few folks that help us out here at Table Rock Sports. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass. They've been one of the clear choice here in Southern Oregon for your home, your vehicle, any business needs. Locally owned, family run. That's Bill's Glass. They do support our schools and our communities. Please support them. If you want to stay also before, after the game, it's a great time to visit Dutch Brothers and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Love Day is coming in February. We're in February.
We are.
$1 from every drink is donated back to local organizations here. Biddle up for his third, all 3
in a row. I don't think he touched the rim on any of those.
19 seconds left here as we close out the second. 35-24. Highlanders content to take the last shot as Bannery is out 40 feet away from the rim. Blows by Acree. Gets into the lane and can't get that to go. Neither can Spencer on the rebound. Grant can't get that three-quarter shot to go, but what a nice half for Coach Brian Scott and the Comets. Score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Crater Comets 35, the Highlanders 24. We'll be right back here on Table Rock Sports.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff.
Bye, Mom.
Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
My name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
It's the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and new 24 Grand Cherokee 4x4 models. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
I'm School Resource Officer Mike Jones with the Central Point Police Department, and I'd like to tell you about the DARE program. One of my duties as an SRO is to teach the DARE program to District 6 fifth graders. The DARE program focuses on teaching our students the dangers of drug and alcohol abuse, as well as deterring bullying and gang violence. Part of the funding for the DARE program comes from the Police Department's annual Dare to Cruise car show, which happens each summer. Follow the Central Point Police Department Facebook page for more information about this event and other.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Hey everyone, I'm School Resource Officer Cunningham from Central Point PD. Myself and SRO Jones serve School District 6 and are happy to lend an ear to students, parents, and teachers experiencing difficulties, whether at home with other students or just simply want to check in with a safe adult. As School Resource Officers, our jobs are to focus on students in our community to help them feel safe and provide them with another person to talk to. If you see us around the schools, don't hesitate to say hi.
I just moved back into town. I don't drive, so RVTD's trip planner helps me get where I need to go when I need to be there. I just plug in all my stops and it gives me a plan for the day. It's so easy.
RVTD has me covered when it comes to getting to the doctor, shopping, the gym, my book group, library, downtown, the movie theater, any restaurant.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Hey, welcome back here to Crater High School. Jeff Lang alongside Jason Brewster. We're at halftime of Midwestern League action. The #9 Comets taking on the #2 Eugene Highlanders, and they have an 11-point spread here, Jason, at half, 35-24, but let's turn it over to you for a few scores and a little bit of analysis from your point of view.
Well, the Comets just came out red hot at the beginning of that first quarter, Jeff. Sevens around for everybody. Duckowitz, Higginson, Grant, all with 7 points each. Kyle Biddle with 10 points. Really nice balanced scoring from the Comets, and that's what you're seeing is the Highlanders don't know for sure who to focus on, and the Comets are taking what the Highlanders give them. On the other side of things, Jonas Spencer's leading the Highlanders with 6 points. Caden Gould with 5 points. So, you know, this is a spot that I don't think these Highlanders have found themselves in, at least certainly not very much in the Midwestern League, as they're 8-0 in Midwestern League play. So it'll be interesting to see how they respond to this, Jeff. What I'm looking for from North Eugene is a little bit more defensive intensity in the second half. I felt like their defense was lacking a little bit in that first half, and I think that those are some lapses that they can certainly take care of. Key for the Comets, in my opinion, continue to limit the Highlanders' second shots. They did a really nice job on the defensive boards in that first half. Highlanders I only recall them getting one offensive rebound, and that may just be my poor memory, but the Comets did a really nice job avoiding those second shots for the Highlanders. I think if they can do that in the second half, we may see an upset.
9-game win streak for Coach Blake Gee and the Highlanders here. A minute 40 left of half. We're going to come right back here, hear a word from a few more of our great sponsors here at Table Rock. Again, come on back here at Crater High School. We'll be back in 1 moment.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
And welcome back here to Crater High School. Start of the third quarter, 35-24 in favor of the Comets. Call your mother, your brother, your friends, your neighbors. Tell them to tune in to Table Rock Sports. We've got a couple good basketball games here on this Friday night in Central Point. Comets take the first possession, and Acree is fouled as well.
Caden Gould jumped that. They were kind of in that motion offense, and as Acree came around, Gould jumped out to kind of keep him from being able to drive past that screen, and it got a little too much back into that motion offense. Biddle's creating for himself.
Rebound brought down by Moheden. Banry aggressive into the lane. He's fouled by Dukowitz. Jason and I were talking in depth at halftime, and you know, we're kind of in a situation as the clock inches forward. Like how many do you have to score in order to win this game now?
All right. Well, let's put it out there for everyone to see, huh?
Right. So the Comets, from my perspective, maybe even our perspective, need to have a 14 and a 13 quarter, maybe something like 26, 27, 28 points to put them in play, because the Highlanders would need to put up what? They're at 24 now to get to that 64 mark.
Yeah, they're gonna have to put up 40 points, which is a lot of points against a good defensive team. 35. Now, to be fair, Jeff, he did say we were talking in depth. To suggest that Jeff and I speak in depth at halftime might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but not completely. Wow, Grant with a good, strong take, almost finished it.
More impressive
Lots
as a
of
referee
contact.
not to call that.
Yes.
Spencer bothered by Acree, and he still gets it up and in. So a fortuitous bounce for Jonas Spencer, just what Coach Blake needs. Here's a Euro step by Biddle around
Nice
Spencer.
move from Biddle. 12 points from Kyle Biddle.
Good ball movement for the Highlanders. Ball in and out, and there's McInnes. That's what they do. They drive the ball into the middle with
Drive
Spencer.
and kick.
They double team, and they'll find the three-pointer on the outside. And then they lull you to sleep here with this token press.
Right,
And
right.
So do you dare punish them?
Let you see if you can make your own mistakes. Choose your own adventure. Oh, Julian Grant tried one more. Again, kind of got caught in the air, not too sure what to do with it, and tossed it up at the last second, but got called for the charge.
That's Julian's third foul now here with 6:20 left in the third quarter. Highlanders have also already pinched this 11-point lead down to 7. Here's Banry in front of his bench. Moheden now been very quiet tonight. McInnes, the sharpshooter, comes up off the short rim, Those of you that have been to Crater High, sometimes that ball can bounce way up and hit the rebar. I don't want to call it rebar, but the piping.
Kind of that standard. It kind of comes out over the top of the backboard, so it's not straight up.
Acree with an up and under, and a nice shot around McInnes as he's shoulder to shoulder on the way out. First 2 points for the Comets. Here's Spencer, works his way into the middle, and he's kind of the magic man. He'll kick it out, and they find the shooters. That's what they do.
Yep.
And
they're doing a nice job of that.
Coach Blake Gee is up off of the bench, and he wants a full timeout, and we'll do the same here. The John L. Scott scoreboard reads the Comets 39, the Highlanders 33. Come on back.
I just moved back into town. I don't drive, so RVTD's trip planner helps me get where I need to go when I need to be there. I just plug in all my stops, and it gives me a plan for the day. It's so easy.
RVTD has me covered when it comes to getting to the doctor, shopping, the gym, my book group, library, downtown, the movie theater, any restaurant.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
And we're back here. Coach Blake Gee wanted that timeout after the made three by Gould, drawing that Comet lead down to 6, the lowest that it's been since, maybe three minutes into the ball game.
Yeah, very early on.
Man-to-man defense here for the Highlanders. Looks like they have a bit more confidence. Acree, he's got confidence. He looks at the Crater bench and says, I'm still here. What a big shot for the senior in Acree, lefty.
Comets have shot the ball really well from three-point land tonight.
5 minutes left here at Crater High School. McInnes with a couple deadly threes. Gould, Banry, bottled up by Acree all night. Here's Moheden. He's been real quiet. Back to Gould. Again, drive, penetrate. There's an offensive rebound.
There's the offensive board. So again, limiting those. The Highlanders have come out. They've been playing their game this second half. The drive and dish, kick out, get that open three, and knock down that open three. And there's India that we've been talking about, waiting for the game to come to him.
And there's that easy 2-point shots for the Comets as they break that press. And again, the Highlanders.
Julian Grant says that's not easy.
Well, he wanted the three out of that, right?
I think so.
Didn't get it. Again, the Comets continue to score, and we'll see if the Highlanders continue. Here's Spencer from the corner. And he can't get that to go. Tipped out by Higginson and saved by Grant. That's a one-shot possession, just what they did the whole first half. 44-36 now. Acree's going to drive in. A lot of body contact. Goes up with his left and shivers Moheden
nice
and has something to say to him on the way away. And Moheden's happy about it as that's going to be a technical on Acree.
Those are mistakes you can't afford to make in a game like this, Jeff. Nice take from Acree. Let your shot do the talking for you, huh? I mean, it's a 10-point lead. The Comets have maybe get a little bit of momentum going here, and then, Acree started the momentum and then kind of killed it a second later.
It's tough. You got passion rolling.
Sure.
You bump shoulders again, and you might say something in passing, and then the other one says something in passing, and off we go. So Moheden, been quiet tonight rather than that three, which was pure, Jason.
Indeed.
We're told he's a transfer from Sheldon High School.
Oh, well, I guess I take back everything I said about changing the momentum. It was going to be the Highlanders' ball anyway, and the Comets are no worse for wear.
Well, India got a few good claps out of it.
Yeah, he did.
Some momentum, but here we are, all set back. Gym's starting to fill up here up top, folks, as it's Junior Comet Night for the Crater Girls program, and what a program do they have, #1 in the state. And come on out, stick with us here, one of the two. We're going to have them right.
Fun team to watch, huh?
Up and down.
Yep.
46-36 Comets. Here's Banry, lightning quick point guard for the number 2 Highlanders.
I like what Acree's doing. He's going under the screens. He's staying inside the three-point hash. Nice block from Grant. And then Biddle gathers it up, gets fouled. Great defense from Julian Grant.
What you're thinking right now is that's just a possession. That's all it is. It takes a chance for the Highlanders to score, and it adds a chance to the Comets, and more ticks come off the clock. Here's that pressure. Biddle, very alert, way down to Grant. Up and under to Biddle at the elbow. Possible foul by Moheden, but no call.
I saw a little bit of one, maybe even a lot.
Here's Spencer now with his right hand.
A nice looking jump shot.
Up. Rebound by Winters. He goes down. The ball hits the floor first, and then all of his body. And he gives it up into the hands. And Julian Grant, speaking of giving it up.
They had a 5-on-4 break. Didn't take advantage of that, did the Comets.
Banry with a beautiful shoulder shiver into Acree and gets that separation, and a beautiful pass up court to Duckowitz and blocked by Moheden, but beautiful pass from Acree, taking it to that press.
You can see the athleticism, the size and athleticism from these Highlanders. Coach Scott wants a timeout, and we'll take a timeout too. The John L. Scott scoreboard says Crater Comets 46, the visiting North Eugene Highlanders 38. We'll be right back.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Your game day adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken featuring the Chicken Crunch Box, Tender's Crunch Box, and introducing a contender for best chicken sandwich in the West, the Big Cluck. But wait.
Welcome back. Just a quick 30-second timeout for Coach Brian Scott in his second year at Crater High. Again, 16-4 are the boys here. 6-2 in the league, trying to push their record up to 7-2, but a daunting task at that. They've got the Highlanders here who are 8-0. Shot up by Duckowitz, rebounded by Acree, the smallest
nice board from Acree.
Extra possession for the Comets. Resets that shot clock now at 30 seconds. Grant goes up. Can't get that to go over the taller Winters. So a couple good looks for the Comets. Come up empty. McInnes drives baseline after the fake three-pointer. And he gets two. Biddle on the move up the left-hand side. He's got an open look. He's going to decide to dribble a little bit, get Winters on his hip into the hands of Duckowitz. Can't get that to go, but he's fouled.
That Kamani Winger really is a presence in there. He's altering shots. You know, I don't think he got a piece of either of those shots. Did get a foul on the second one, but he certainly makes those interior shots, makes the shooter think about it before they go up. Again, he's 6'6". He's a senior. Might as well just say senior for everybody on North Eugene. I don't think we've seen any non-seniors play yet. No, we've not.
Duckowitz hits one of two, but Biddle snares the offensive rebound. Back out to Higginson for an extra possession. Moheden on the rebound, 47-40 now. Other action here in Midwestern League tonight, of course, North Eugene here at Crater. Ashland is visiting Springfield, and Churchill is right across the river at Eagle Point. McInnes drives in quickly with his right and is going to get that to go. Makes the right decision. His help was coming.
That was a nice take, nice quick release. Biddle is an exceptional shot blocker, and he certainly would have gotten there for it.
Comets break the press now. The lead is down to 5, 47-42. Bumped by Winter, and that's going to be a foul, and they're adding up. And that's the Highlanders' 4th of the quarter.
And I think Winger is, I don't think he's fouled out, but he's picked up at least 3.
It says 4 on the scoreboard, Jason, so if they're correct, that's the 4th foul for the 6'6" senior in Winter. 1 minute left here, third quarter. Nice pass up into Biddle. He stops. Good help by Gould. Can't get it to goal. Brought down by Spencer. McInnes into the corner. Smooth looking shot from Mohedan. Can't get that to go. Beautiful tip by Spencer.
Nice rebound again by Biddle.
Possession's oh so important at this juncture, Jason. Biddle hounded by Gould. So many arms. Higginson has an open look. So much of the rim tapped by Dukowitz. Referees confer.
Yeah. Spencer, it looked like Spencer touched it, but the referee underneath the basket didn't seem confident of that. Got a little help from his friend.
So Comets will take the ball in. 35 seconds on the game clock, 35 seconds on the shot clock. We'll see what Coach Brian Scott wants.
Looks like they're going to try and play for the last shot, huh?
Last game for the Comets. They won right here on this court Tuesday against Ashland, 65-35. Biddle splits the double team, gets an open look for running mate Cody Dukowitz. Can't get that to go. Rebound by Spencer Banry on the move with 6 seconds now. All the way in, throws up a shot, but he's fouled.
Joey Banry is quick and poised.
They made it really difficult for him. And
I actually liked how Julian Grant handled that. It looked like he jumped straight up. The official said, "Nah, you got him with your body." Julian's like, "Are you sure?"
Still talking with the referee about it. North Eugene does lead the conference, folks, at 8-0. They're 18-2 overall, followed by Thurston at 6-1 in league, 13-6 overall, and then the Comets at 6-2, 16-14 overall. 3 seconds left here, third quarter, as Banry gets both free throws here. Biddle gives it to Dukowitz now, crosses half court. It's going to have a shot that's a bit too late. Stick with us, folks. Fourth quarter coming up. The score, Comets 47, Highlanders 44. We'll be right back.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff.
Bye, Mom.
Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your
And we're back. What a third quarter that was. Comets put up, 13 on the scoreboard, and the Highlanders score 20. They narrow that gap to just 3 now. The
Highlanders just chipping away. So this fourth quarter could be either team's. Oh. India tried, I think he was trying to pass it behind him and just went off a Biddle out of bounds. Not sure who he was passing it to behind him, though. Maybe he just lost the ball.
Now they're resetting the shot clock to coincide with what ran off on the main clock. McInnes He hit a valuable three-pointer. So did Mohegan, as well as Gould in that third quarter.
Yep, all big threes. Nice pick and roll, well guarded.
Beautiful block by Acree, and Biddle with a beautiful save underneath. Two working in tandem. Somehow he knew he was going to shoot that, didn't he?
He seemed to. Higginson, you know, it was nice to see Ben knock that down. He missed a couple of those in the third quarter, and he's the kind of kid that sometimes will stop shooting when he misses, but he's got a nice looking shot, and obviously that one went.
It's quick, just like his dad's.
Yep.
Big shot by Ben Higginson. Here's Gould. Looking at open man Spencer underneath. Good ball movement here for the Highlanders. Their trademark. Mohegan now. Again, more time coming off that clock. 8 seconds. Finds McInnes. And off the back iron, Biddle. Biddle looks to punish the Highlanders, but he turns it over to McInnes.
It was a nice look. I liked it. Great defense from McInnes, though, huh? Like a free safety back there.
McInnes has an open lane. He stops. Back out to Banry. Mohegan with
three for India.
And boy, does that quiet take the air out of the gymnasium. I don't know. Was that 25-footer, Jason?
That was at least that.
And here's another long shot from the sophomore, and Julian Grant. And he says, take that, Mohegan. 6-point spread here. Back and forth they go. All 10 players are gassed. But it's the fourth quarter. It's late in the season. Mohegan drives with his left hand. And it's
all right. I don't disagree with that. Ben Higginson, he fouled him on the arm. I mean, obviously prefer not to, but he fouled him well enough so that he didn't make the shot, because you don't want to give him an and one, a three-point opportunity. India missed his last two free throws, so
we'll see.
Well,
open in for India. Timeout. Coach Brian Scott. We'll do the same here. 53-43 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. We'll be right back here at Crater High.
I just moved back into town. I don't drive, so RVTD's trip planner helps me get where I need to go when I need to be there. I just plug in all my stops, and it gives me a plan for the day. It's so easy.
RVTD has me covered when it comes to getting to the doctor, shopping, the gym, my book group, library, downtown, the movie theater, any restaurants.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Big thanks to one of our great sponsors here. That's Bill's Glass as we come back here in the fourth quarter, Midwestern League action. Boy, this gym is packed, folks. On the side of the camera, it is full. It is Junior Comet Night. Ton of the girls' youth here in the Gold Hill, Central Point, White City area have shown up to support the boys' program. Of course, the girls play right after this as well, but they're being treated to a beautiful basketball game here from the Highlanders as well as the Comets.
India knocked down both free throws.
Draws that lead to 4. Hasn't been as low as 4 since that first quarter. Higginson with an open 3 off to the right, brought down by Mohegan. 5.5 left here, fourth quarter. McInnes now. Highlanders have to be feeling a lot more confident here. Beautiful block by Grant.
Yep, very nice defense from Grant.
Highlanders have crawled their way back, climbed their way back, however you want to put it. They were down as much as 15 there.
Yep. It showed a lot of poise. That's why the Highlanders are as good as they are.
Ball goes to Spencer. McInnes knocked away off the foot.
So the officials part of the court, and it did come back.
But the problem is
the ball was
referee
clearly going to go out. Yes.
But he blew his whistle.
Right.
And so that was a dead ball. So they need to talk about that at least.
Yeah.
So the referee is part of the court. The
Correct.
ball did not go out of bounds.
Correct.
Even though Biddle picked up the ball.
Yeah.
Was that just an override? Like I win?
I think that's the referee making a discretionary decision saying that ball was going out of bounds. Well, and no harm caused in that situation.
Shot by McInnes went long and up off the iron. Again, the support that holds the backboard here at Crater High comes into play again. 5 minutes left here, fourth quarter. Higginson kicks back to Acree. Biddle now. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Biddle has an open look. He'll take it. It's dead on. Big rebound by Julian Grant. Shot is blocked partially by Gould. A lot of body. Banry on the move now. Here's Spencer. Takes it hard. Knocked away by Duckowitz. Stolen away by Biddle. And now into the hands of Higginson.
So I think if you're the Crater Comets at this point, Jeff, you got to think about controlling that shot clock a little bit, controlling the game clock. You know, I mean, you still want to be aggressive. You still want to look for your shots, but not quick shots necessarily, right?
That's right. So
it's a 4-point lead. So, I mean, you know, they don't have a big cushion.
And that's a turnover, I believe, on the Comets. I'm not quite sure. Let's get an explanation. White 3, that's Cody Duckowitz.
An off the, well, no, I think, yeah, it looked like maybe an off the ball foul on Duckowitz. The gesticulation from the official looked like he said he was pushing him or tried to shuck him off.
Most importantly, the fourth foul on the senior Duckowitz, so let's kind of watch that. Nice penetration for the Highlanders and gets it into Gould for 2. 53-51, 4 minutes left, fourth quarter.
What a ball game, Jeff.
Biddle has a blow by. Bothered. Tipped up and in by Kyle Biddle. Boy, an important 2 there as he didn't get the first to go, but he got the second.
It was a big bucket. That was an important bucket for the Comets as the Highlanders have just been chipping away.
Spencer with an open 3. He's going to come up way short, but battled for rebound is Banry. He's bumped. And Higginson is in the right place like he's been all night. Comets look to push with the lead. And they get it to go as Acree fights his way to the left. Gets several bounces off of the orange 10 and drops 57-51. The Highlanders here have been hit on the chin. And they keep fighting back. Mohit.
Nice move from India, huh?
Back and forth we go. Now the press is off, Jason, as Coach Blake Gee says, we're going to play straight up the rest of the way. The Comets going to burn a little bit of clock. Interesting fact now with the shot clock is Julian Grant is tripped and can't get that to get up over the rim.
That went all but in, huh?
Moheden now. Higginson guarding him, gets by. Player control, but no call. Good defense from the Comets as they saw Moheden really wanted that shot.
You know, I'll say this, Jeff. It's been a physical game, but the referees have been very consistent throughout. They're just letting them play. You know, there's little plays like that where you think, well, yeah, that could have been a charge, but they've been consistent with not calling those kinds of calls today, and I don't disagree with those.
Time clicking off the clock here. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. All players are gassed. You can see it. Acree now drives in. And what's this going to be? That's a block on Moheden as Acree takes it strong to the rack, and he's going to get a couple free throws.
Yep.
And that's what you do at the end of the ball game. You put the you put the decision in the whistle. And then I don't know if I said that right.
And those are tough calls. Those block charge calls like that where it's close.
And oftentimes it goes to the home court team. So the senior Acree makes him pay. 2:06 left here at Crater High. Again, North Eugene, boy, the home of one of the most famous alums here in the state of Oregon. That's Danny Ainge, a 1977 grad of the Highlanders. Let's go ahead and keep it here. Megan, do you mind? We'll keep it here. Let's talk about this just for a little bit.
We're going to talk about Danny Ainge or talk about this game?
We're going to talk about the game.
All right. I like it.
And we'll layer in Danny Ainge a little bit, too, as we
Let's
go.
do that.
But let's just reset it here. So we have 2:06 left on the clock, 59-53. The number 9 Comets
6-point differential.
lead the number 2 Highlanders, a 6-point differential. So Highlanders have the ball. Jason, if you're Coach Blake Gee, I can see him shouting instructions. What's he talking to these guys about?
Well, I mean, what's been working for them on the offensive end is that drive and dish. You know, they've got excellent shooters on that team. I mean, Joey Banry is the straw that stirs this drink. You know, he doesn't really pass the eye test out there as far as, you know, he's got a lot of other bigger teammates and so on, but he's the one that facilitates for everybody. So obviously he wants the ball in Banry's hands, and Banry's going to find the guys who are going to score for him. Comets got to do the same, limit it to one shot. You know, you can't stop every shot, but they got to keep the Highlanders from getting those second shots. If they do, I'd like their chances to finish out this game. I mean, it's a 6-point game. 2 minutes left, Jeff.
Great analysis. Let's see what the future holds here. Banry up the left-hand side. Man-to-man defense for the Comets. Banry has an open look, almost a travel, as he gets it to Spencer at the free throw line again. Sense of urgency for the Highlanders. Spencer with an open look, a push in the back from Golden, no call, but he comes down with the rebound.
So there's a second shot, one of those things that we said we needed to limit if we're a Crater Comet.
Moheden to Spencer, a good no call
again,
by
another
Dukowicz.
no call. Oh, I'm not sure.
That call.
I'm just not sure about that. I'm not sure what happened to Acree. It looked like maybe he twisted an ankle, twisted a knee, but he stayed still.
But he kept the other foot completely still.
Yep. But he needs to not be talking to the official, though.
And so, referee, like, it was really,
okay, there's a towel
really
on
late.
the court.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Sorry, somebody threw a towel on the court. Just there was some sweat under the basket.
Okay. Yeah,
I thought it was in Rocky here. It's like, don't throw it, Mick.
Don't throw it. What Rocky was that? Was that Rocky 4? I can't remember. Throwing the towel. He wanted to throw in
Rocky
the towel.
Rocky 3. It
before,
was Clubber Lang.
That's right. All right.
Clubber was clubbing.
Let's get back to business. Coach
Okay.
Blake Gee is off the bench, having conversation with the referee, and I'm not sure that's
Maybe that's
legal.
an exception to the rule, huh?
Right.
Nope.
Yeah.
He's
So-
being told.
Got to sit down. So more conversation from Blake Glee.
He's like, I'll talk to all of you if you want.
All right.
I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure what his complaint is. I think that he got a pretty friendly call on that last possession. Acree's still disgusted with it.
Yeah, I thought that he kept his left foot down on the floor, the right foot clearly dragged.
And he didn't put a knee down and pick it up.
And even if he did, isn't his right foot down and set? I don't know. Is that
I mean,
travel?
it seems to me that you know, I think that once you go down and come back up, and maybe seeing the knee go down, but again, I don't think anything else touched but his feet, and I don't think he lost a pivot foot.
All right. Well, tensions are high here at Crater High. 1:31 left, fourth quarter. Comets are up, and referee is giving a 2 signal. I'm not quite sure what that means.
I'm not sure what that was either.
But
maybe I think they just put 2 more seconds on the clock. That's what I thought I just saw, Jeff.
You got to believe that a stop here from the Comets and a field goal really helps them. Moheden going to drive into the lane. Boy, did they move that ball well. Here's Spencer, bothered. Who comes up with it? It's Higginson. Kicks it quickly to Acree, now to Biddle. Boy, what a stop that was. 1:20 now left, fourth quarter. Stick with us here after the game. We got the girls coming up next, but we'll have a Crater High athlete up here in the booth briefly after. Here's Higginson looking to burn some clock. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Biddle drives in, has a look, looks to put it away, can't. 1 minute now. Moheden has it. He trips, bothered by Biddle. A foul here is okay rather than giving up a three-pointer, right? Big rebound by Julian Grant.
He's no call on that.
And there's a call. We got a timeout here on the floor with 46 seconds left. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back here on Table Rock Sports.
diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
All right, hey, we're back here at Crater High School. Jeff Lang alongside Jason Brewster. There are no free throws, as that was only the first foul for the Highlanders. They've got many more to give here, so a lot of ball pressure as the Comets are bringing in the ball inbounds. And there's another one by Banry, so we're going to see a few more of these.
Yep, they've only got 2 fouls for this quarter, and before they're going to get into the bonus, or what we used to call a double bonus, they need to get 3 more fouls. So
ball comes into Biddle, and he looks to peel away, and that's going to be a foul right in front of Coach Blake Gee, who's been on his bottom side ever since that early technical.
He wants another conference with the officials because they seem to allow him to stand as long as he's talking to him.
And that's okay. So he did his job. He inspired his team to fight back, and fight back they have. Acree getting the ball here into Biddle. He's going to fling it over to the sophomore in Grant, and there is the 4th foul. And we'll go through it again. 36 seconds on the main clock. Not a fan filing out of the gym. In fact, it's filling up for the number 1 ranked Crater Comet girls, who are in action next. Stick with us, though. We plan to have a Crater Comet athlete here up in the gym, or excuse me, not in the gym, up in the booth, as Julian Grant flares out and is fouled for the 5th foul of the quarter. And so is this 1 shot or 2 shots?
This is 2 shots now, Jeff. They're with this new foul rule, once you get to 5, unless it's a shooting foul, well, with the shooting foul, yeah, there's just no more 1-on-1s anymore.
Big shot up by Grant. Next ball games for each of these folks, boy, the Highlanders have to go to Thurston, Jason, next week.
Yeah. They're running the gauntlet now, huh?
Comets, they're going to take on Churchill on the road. Not an easy game either next Friday night. Coach Brian Scott wants a full timeout. That's his last. In fact, it's a 30-second timeout. Let's keep it right here.
So, Jeff, I just want to brag on you a little bit here, because when we were talking at halftime, Jeff, he predicted that in order for the Comets to win this game, they're going to have to score 62 points. Now, I'm going to say that they're probably going to end up with right about 62 points. I think the Highlanders are going to come down. They're going to get a shot up, miss or make. They're going to foul again, and I think the Comets are going to end up with 62 or 63 at the end of this game. So my friend Jeff just about called this perfectly.
Highlanders still sketching art. He's got a dry erase board, this Coach Blake Gee. They've got a plan here of how they can put 8 points on that score clock in the next 33 seconds. Certainly possible.
I'm not sure why the Comets are putting on the full. Well, I guess they're just guarding the inbounds, making them
keep them in front.
Take it the full length of the court. Banry's got it. India's not a bad guy to take this one.
Boy, they share the wall so well, don't they?
Sure do, don't they?
Hayden drives all the way under the bucket. You think he's going to take the 2, and he kicks it out for the easy 3. And a timeout from Coach Blake Gee. So we'll keep it right here. 22 seconds left. Let's talk a little bit about North Eugene High School for those watching up north and even down south. This high school opened up in 1957, Jason, has over 1,000 students. there. They have a brand new facility, gymnasium.
Yeah.
That is. Yeah, so beautiful. Of course,
We're going to have to get up there and visit that one. I don't think you and I have been to that one, have we?
We haven't, no. The new gym looks very similar to the old. It's just been refreshed. Of course, they're red, white, and gold. They have state championship banners for boys basketball hanging from 1963, 1966, 76, 77, and then also 2007. Most known in 76 and 77 for the Danny Ainge era. And of course, he was a great high school athlete in the state of Oregon and in our nation, the only person ever to be named an All-American in 3 sports.
Jeff, you think about some of the athletes that have come out and played professionally in 2 sports. Ainge was the only All-American in 3 sports ever.
Basketball, obviously. Football, he was a great wide receiver. And then baseball, he was an outstanding shortstop. So North Eugene High, 1977. Danny Ainge, he was drafted in 77 by the Toronto Blue Jays. Signed bonus of $60,000. He decided to go to BYU. Of course, he was an All-American there, a John Wooden Award winner as well, drafted then later by the Boston Celtics.
And was a part of the huge Boston Celtics dynasty throughout the 80s. The Larry Bird, the Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, Dennis Johnson, all those guys. I mean, just some of those great players. Ainge was right in that mix.
Boston Celtics bought out the Toronto Blue Jays signing bonus and played basketball from here on out.
I got to tell you, Jeff, I was kind of hoping Biddle would miss that second free throw so we could end with the Comets at 62 like you had predicted.
Highlanders on the move. Here's Jonas Spencer for a 3. Can't get it to go. Ripped down from Grant. He's just had a beautiful game. Boy, what a start tonight's game from the Comets, and just a yeoman's effort from everybody on that bench as Coach Brian Scott's giving high fives all the way down to the girls who are ready to warm up.
Great output by all of these Comet starters. Hey, and I've got some good news, Jeff. If Julian Grant knocks both of these free throws down, then the Comets end with 65 points, which happened to be the number that I was saying they had to get to win this game. So, that's disappointing. I'm disappointed in Julian.
11 seconds here left, 63-56. Again, stick with us here. Girls game is next. We'll have that here on Table Rock Sports, but we'll have a Crater Comet student athlete up here in the booth to celebrate and talk about the game. Quick foul from Acree.
I like that actually, Jeff. You know, the Highlanders are great shooters, so the foul all it does is tick a little bit of time off the clock and keeps Banry from being able to facilitate for his teammates. One more foul from Acree. Now, the next one, they'd be shooting 2, so they don't want to foul on this next possession. But this game is all but in the bag for the Comets. Coach Scott saying, do not foul.
This will do nothing but help their ranking and their playoff hopes as Mohedan comes up short on that 3. And Duckowitz celebrates as he throws the ball into the ceiling. And the Comet boys celebrate at half court with a big win over the number 2 ranked North Eugene Highlanders. And they take it on the chin. Just their 3rd loss of the year. South Medford, North Marion, and now the Crater Comets that snaps that 9-game win streak for the Highlanders. High fives, low fives happening here. We're going to take a break here at Table Rock. We'll be right back in a moment with the Crater Player of the Game.
Adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed from fresh bean to cup in no time at all. And now, we're here for your daily dinner adventures. Introducing Crispy Crunchy Chicken online ordering. Mouth-watering Crispy Crunchy Chicken for dinner, made deliciously easy. Just open the app or visit the website. Select a pickup time. Choose from your favorites. And your Crispy Crunchy Chicken will be prepared hot and fresh. Make dinner a breeze at Pinnacle 365.
It's the wrap up the year sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and new 24 Grand Cherokee 4x4 models. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team.
Hey, and welcome back here to Crater High School. Comets come away with a big win. I don't even know the score, Jason. They've taken off the score clock.
Yeah, we had 64-56.
They run their overall record now to what, 17-4. They moved their league record up to 7-2. We're joined in the booth here by junior Ben Higginson. He's our player of the game. Good to have you up here, Ben.
Thanks for having me.
Beautiful win. I'm so interested to hear what the pregame was from Coach Scott coming into this. What was your plan? We obviously saw that first quarter, but what was your guys' plan?
Last time we got beat in transition, we just said we can't turn the ball over. And I don't know, we took care of the ball, made it to slow them down, and then nothing they could do.
Yeah, so they press a lot. Was the plan to beat their press and kind of punish them a bit?
Yeah, last time we were kind of lackadaisical with it. Mm-hmm. We'd get the ball over half court every time, but we didn't take advantage of their press. And then this time we just got the ball up and scored.
Yeah, you came out at the beginning of this game. I mean, layup on that press. So clearly attacking that press was big part of the game plan.
The Highlanders are very talented on the offensive front. You had some tough assignments tonight. Your main assignment was whom?
It was India.
Mohideen.
Yeah.
Yeah, really nice shooter. Held him to just minimal points. Mm-hmm. Really nice job. Boy, you were on the floor more than you're upright, I think, tonight. A lot of hustle points for you, so certainly great job and congratulations. Let's talk about high school a little bit for you. Okay. Which high school do you go to?
I go to Biz.
You go to Biz? Yeah. There's obviously, we know a ton of the teachers out there watching. Any shout out to any teachers on the Biz side?
Martin on the bench, he's always nice to have. And then I think football coach, Coach Womack, he comes to all our games.
Oh, see, those are two smart shout-outs. He's got a basketball coach and a football coach that he's shouting out to for his favorite teachers. I like that. That's smart, Ben. That shows the intelligence of a quarterback right there.
Yeah, those of you that don't know, Ben is the starting quarterback for the Crater Comets on the gridiron. Can you talk, what's different? I played football. I was a running back, but as a quarterback, you're orchestrating 11 guys out there on the field. Any difference between the role out here and what you do out there on the grass?
Well, our coach always says he loves football players because they have the most intensity. So, I don't know, just being able to play smart because, in late game situations, same with football, it's like you just got to know the clock. You got to be smart about it. So,
well, you certainly showed the composure tonight. You also show proactivity. There was no hesitation from you on those three-point shots, those drives to the bucket as well. And so you were really engaged from buzzer or from tip to buzzer. So congratulations, Ben. Anything as we close out? Ben?
Yeah, no, I liked a lot of what you did, Ben. And in particular for me, I liked the fact that you kept shooting. You missed a couple, and you've had a tendency in the past that I know to stop shooting when that happens. But keep shooting, take your shots. You got a nice shot. Really nice game tonight. I think this is a good time to get a big win like this for the Comets. So this bodes well.
Again, Ben Higginson. Anybody out there watching on Table Rock Sports that you want to shout out to, this is your chance. Yeah. Don't miss anybody.
Shout out to you, Grandma. She watches every game from Utah.
Grandma from Utah. What is her name?
Karen.
Hi. Okay, Karen. All right. Beautiful. Hey, this is our player of the game. Comets come away with a big win. Number 9 takes down number 2 here at Crater High. This is Ben Higginson, a junior. He's a pivotal player here for Coach Brian Scott. We'll be right back here on Table Rock Sports after this.
Nice job, Ben.
Thank you.
Nice.
Diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from